Everyone, this is Shanika and I am going to show you how you can create your own from the desk of cards. I have chosen to do these as printables, meaning people can print their own. I can design for them, but you can also do them for your business, for yourself, as I did for mine. So you're going to come over here and create your own measurements. You're going to do a 5 by 5.5 by 4.25 and go ahead and create that image, create that design. And then you come over to your blank template, your blank space for where you would do your designing work. Now, you can create this however you so choose to do. You can use the elements that are found in Canva. You can use elements you have downloaded for commercial rights to use, however you want to create it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two different options. The first one, I'm going to show you how I created my own for my business. And these cards I print out myself. I use my 80-pound card stock I purchased from Amazon. And these are my thank you card inserts in all my packages I mail out to my customers. So let me go down and find my images. I took some branding photos, which I absolutely love, and I'm going to use these as the background for this design. If you have not done so, let me suggest taking branding images for your business, and they can help bring you to life, bring your business to life, because you are your brand. When people see you, they should see some type of reflection of your brand within you, whether it's your smile, whether it's your clothing, whatever the case is, they need to see you within your brand. So I am going to choose an image that I want to use, and I'm going to do this one right here. And so I just bring that over and I drag it out to make sure that it covers that space. All right. So then this is going to be there, but I am going to decrease my opacity, the transparency. I'm going to take it down so that it's still there somewhat in the background, but it's not overpowering. You can still, see what I want to do. Now, something different that I did not do before, I am going to use another one of my pictures and place on there, and this one will be in the forefront. Now, I know this has color on it, but what I am going to do is I'm going to the effects and I will remove the background from this image. So therefore, all you will see is me in my yellow shirt and in my jeans. So give it a minute. My internet is acting slow today. So we'll wait a few minutes while that comes up. And that's still working. While that's still working, we can go ahead and look at elements that we want to pull in. So you want to, have some type of contrast, have something at the bottom to then represent who you are and what your business is. Since I have on my business shirt in this image, people know that it's Royal Statements, so I'm not going to overkill with that. I will not put my logo, but what I will do is go to my fonts, my text, and I will then just type in from the desk of, so that is there. And then bring this over to the center can. Okay. Bring it over to the center. I'm just going to take that image out and try again. So bring this over to the center. All right. And then I have chosen the font called Lemon Milk. I want to bring that over here. It's a nice bold font that I love. And then I will bring in Medina script. Oh, did not mean to do that. Lemon Milk is there. So then I do another add text and I type in my name. And then change the font to the Medina script. And then just increase it so that there is a difference. Bring this one up. Bring that one up. And there you go. All right. So from the desk of Shanique, and what I may do is move this to the side because I want people to see my Royal Statements shirt there. So I move this off somewhat to the side so that is there. And then you can just type in, when you print them out, type in your message, whatever you want to say to your customer, you have it there. And so what you would do is to then download this as a PNG image or a PDF image, however you want to do so, and you can then place 4 of these on a card to then print out to use at your leisure. And that is how you can create these from the desk of cards. Now I will show you another one, and this one we will add some flowers to it. All right, so we can have this entire image right here, have that in the background, and we'll do the same trick that I talked about earlier where we can decrease the opacity on it or transparency on it so it's there but it's not as profound. It doesn't stand out a whole lot, but you can still see it there. It's really faint. So that is there, and then we can add in a woman sitting on the desk. And we can have her here. And we want to make that one a little bit smaller. We can. Well, not really. But just right there. And then the same thing goes from the desk of. Have that here. And then we can type in a name if we want to. So we can say from the desk of Stacy. And then you can choose whatever scripted font you want to use. We have this one here. So whenever Stacy wants to send something out, she can do so. It's from her desk. She has her little notes there and she can write them up there. And that is pretty much it. So you have to go to Canva. You're going to create your template in the size of 5.5 by 4.25. Go ahead and drag in your images. You can do the low opacity ones if you like to, or you can just use other ones as well. Let me show you one more example of how you can do it. All right, so we have some variation of nurses here. Let me grab one. I'm going to choose her. And bring her right here. And we can make her a little bit bigger if we want to. So there she is right there. And then again, have your from the desk of. And change that again to lemon milk. And you can use whatever font you want to. This is just one that I have been using because of the bold look of it. And then we are going to put Nurse Jackie. All right, this is hers. So you have Nurse Jackie, then bring that down here. And if you really want to be adventurous, you know, you can try to find a stethoscope picture. If they have one there that is to your liking. So they have some stethoscopes here. We can, I like the realistic ones, but since she is more of a cartoon, I'm going to use one that looks more cartoonish just for this purpose. So we can bring this over right here and drop that here. And then let's make sure that we can make it black. I think that's kind of like a ashen black. So make it black so that stands out. And then we can perhaps find a syringe, you know, to make it more representative of what nurses do. So we can bring this one over. I'm going to put that there. We can do that. And then one more thing, just to ham it up and, you know, showcase the tools that a nurse uses. So we have that there. And then we can find some pills, and let's still go with black and white down here. And you can bring those there. So you have from the desk of Nurse Jackie, and then you have some items that represent a nurse. And if you want to then create a line at the bottom, you can do that simply by going to your shapes. We're going to do a square, and then you can make it smaller by dragging it up. Smaller, not as small as you want to. And since Nurse Jackie has on her blue, we will make this border blue. And then simply we can duplicate that one and bring it down to the bottom. And this is here. We're going to push it behind, so her shoes and everything will be on top of this. And to make sure it goes, okay. And to give it a little bit more oomph, we're going to add an effect to Nurse Jackie. And then we will add a drop shadow to her to make her stand out just a little bit more. So give her a drop. Oh my gosh. My connection is off. Well, you would be able to add a drop to her to then have her, show up a little bit more, stand out more on this. But this is the premise of how you would do this. Let's see, it may be working. So this is the first one with your image behind it, and you decrease the opacity for that one. Another one using clip art, you decrease the opacity and you had her there. And this is the last one with your image that's on the side, and you have a white background, and then you just add the other items onto it to make it stand out. So again, if you have any questions about anything, please let me know. For the ones that are in my group, because this is going to be shared on YouTube as well, for my group members, I will provide you a template to use so that once you have created your items, you can drop it onto this template, and then you can just place the items there and use them. So this is on a 8.5, 11 by 8.5 piece of paper. So once you have completed your From the Desk of, what you can do is just simply drop it on top of here. And then you can save it, print it, and you are ready to go. So once you have dropped it on top, make sure it's lined up correctly. Then you just copy, you duplicate it, and add another one. And then once you've added all 4 squares, you are ready to print. Cut it out and start using your From the Desk of. So I hope that this short video has been helpful. As always, please ask any questions, drop any comments below you may have. Hopefully when you attempt to do your effects, that your internet connection is stable and it will work for you. But again, thank you all for watching and have a wonderful night. Bye.